This is our third video and not the final video because we still have to discuss some of the witnesses. We got to play a video where Hannah Payne takes the stand. But in this video, we are going to discuss the verdict of Hannah Payne. And it's just unfortunate that this whole circumstances. Now, I don't like the fact that the media goes on to say that she was a vigilante and she tried to do a citizen's arrest. No, you were told to go back to your car 4 times. Do not pursue. You said in your own words, how long did you have the gun? She said 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, you had your superpowers. Because sometimes guns give people superpowers, and that's how she felt that she had a superpower. But nonetheless, let's go on and play this verdict. Let's play the verdict.
Okay, this court has sat through the trial, has heard arguments of defense and the state, has listened to the witnesses today, and after considering all of those things, the court will impose sentence as follows. Please stand, Ms. Payne. With respect to count 1, malice murder, the court will impose a sentence of life with a possibility of parole. With respect to count 2, felony murder, that will merge into count 1 and is dismissed as a matter of law. With respect to count 3, aggravated assault, that merges into counts 1 and 2. With respect to count 4, felony murder, that merges into count 1 and it is dismissed as a matter of law. With respect to count 5, the false imprisonment verdict, the court imposes a sentence of 8 years consecutive. With respect to count 6, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, the court imposes a sentence of 5 years that will run consecutive to the underlying sentence. Count 7 and 8 will merge into count 6. So the court's total sentence is life with the possibility of parole plus 8 years consecutive on the false imprisonment and 5 years consecutive on the possession of firearm during the commission of a felony. And that is the court's sentence. So I'll remand you again, Ms. Payne, into the custody of the Sheriff's Department. Before I do have some instructions for you, Ms. Payne. You have a right to seek post-judgment relief from your conviction of the crimes, either by making a motion for a new trial in this court and or filing an appeal to a higher appellate court. If you want to file a motion for new trial or an appeal, then you will need to file the said motion or a notice of appeal with the clerk of Superior Court of this county within 30 days. You may want to more fully discuss this with your attorney. If a motion for new trial is made and the court denies it, you will have 30 days from the filing of this order of denial in which to file with the clerk of court your notice of appeal. You have a right to have an attorney represent you on the motion for new trial and the first level of direct appellate review, And if you cannot afford to hire an attorney, the court will provide you an attorney and a transcript of your trial at no cost. In addition, usually you have a period of 4 years from the date of your sentence, which is today, before in this court becomes final to file a habeas corpus petition. The details that can affect the time within which you must file this petition are contained in the copy of this code subsection, and I'm going to ask the deputies to hand that to you. And so you have 4 years from today's date to file a habeas corpus petition. Councils, I can confer with you as to set in a date for the hearing for a motion for new trial, but we can do that once we're adjourned. Okay. Deputy, did you have that?
I just have one question after this name.
Yes.
I noticed you said 8 and 5. Are any of those additional charges, or any of that going to be probated?
I believe I was very clear, Attorney Tucker, that they're consecutive.
So it's consecutive to serve.
The life with the possibility of parole. Okay. Anything further from the state?
Nothing further from the state, Judge.
Anything further from defense
Not
counsel?
further from the defense.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Payne, you may go with the deputies at this time. With respect to this matter, the court stands adjourned at this time.
If you make at least
Okay, so as you can see, that Hannah Payne received life with the possibility of parole. She has the possibility of parole, but the point that I'm saying is, I understand when you're young. A lot of times people play the young card. My mom had me young. I had a child young. But the world don't owe you any understanding. And because the world don't owe you any understanding, what tends to happen is it's no do-overs in life. When you take a person's life, this is not Batman where you could play the vigilante role. You can't play the vigilante role and then take a person's life and think that you can just get away with any and everything. You just can't. And in Hannah Payne, it wasn't even her car that got hit. She said in interrogation, and that's definitely in this video where it displays and says that she put the gun in his window. She showcased the gun. Then she said he grabbed the gun and shot himself. But the question is, why did you even have the gun in the first place? Just not a smart act of judgment. And now you're a young woman at 21 at the time, and this was close to 4 years, so she should be closer to 25 now. And now you are going to jail for the rest of your life. You can't give your parents grandkids. You probably won't be able to be a grandmother yourself. And it's just a sad set of circumstances. All right, let's talk about the sponsor of the video, was the Surfshock, a comprehensive review of the VPN service. In today's digital age, privacy and security are of utmost importance. With cyber criminals becoming more sophisticated and governments monitoring online activity, it's essential to take measures to protect your online identity. One way to do so is by using a virtual private network VPN service. Among the many VPNs available on the market, Surfshock is one that has been gaining popularity. All right, so like I said again, it's just not Very, very smart set of circumstances that she did. And I just want to showcase the actual verdict of Hannah Payne. And this is Antonio with Team Tiggio, and we will see you in the next video.